Population and life indicators. Population is the most important resource at your disposal while managing a nation. At the beginning of the game, your starting settlement has 30 citizens, which can be employed to work at the production buildings to produce various products, or serve in your armed forces. In this tutorial, we will overview indicators that characterize settlements and their population: happiness, health, intellect, productivity, and corruption. These indicators can be found in the Settlements dialog, under the Overview tab. Happiness determines the rate of settlements' population growth. Each turn, the number of newly born citizens in the settlement is calculated using the simple formula: population last turn multiplied by the settlement's happiness and divided by 10. Note that once the population exceeds 40, the population number used in the formula is reduced. This means that settlement growth is most efficient until it reaches 40 citizens. Current Dublin's population is 54, including 9 unemployed citizens. Let's find a new settlement and move those idle citizens there. You can find new settlements on any land tile you own, as long as all the surrounding land is explored. There are no settlements in the neighbourhood, and you have at least one social token. This area seems to be a good spot. There is a large terrain bonus for food production here, and next to it, a potential expansion tile, providing stone production bonus and iron reserves. Now, select the settlement you like, and click Found to establish it. New settlements have no citizens. They have to be moved from your other settlements using citizen routes. Inside the settlement you want to populate, click on the New Citizen Route button to do so. We can see that citizens from Dublin can arrive in 3 turns. Each citizen in a citizen route may also carry 3 products from the route Origin Settlements warehouse. So let's select all the idle Dublin citizens and load them with some construction materials and consumable goods from Dublin's warehouse. Finally, click the Move button to confirm the new route. All current settlement citizen routes are listed under the Citizen Movement section. Click on the route if you wish to edit it and change its destination. Let's now return to Dublin and examine how its happiness is calculated. The base value of happiness is 150 in each settlement. It can be increased by researching advances, providing certain consumer goods to the settlement's citizens, improving your nation's social care indicator, and other means. It may also decrease due to unsatisfied demand, insufficient housing, overpopulation, as well as due to ongoing war. Of all these factors, the most important is unsatisfied consumer demand satisfaction. So let's see how it works. Products are game resources produced by the production buildings in settlements. They include consumer goods, such as fruits, books, and electricity. Mined resources. Intermediate products, like leather, flour, and glass, weapons and armour, required to recruit military units, ships used to build military and civilian naval units, and special late-game products, rockets, satellites, and spacecrafts. At the start of the game, your population demands 5 products: fruits, fish, meat, cloth, and tools. If they are not provided in the settlement, it results in the happiness penalty for each of them. As time goes by, more products will get discovered and demanded: tableware, furniture, books, etc. A new consumer good gets demanded once any player in the game researches an advance related to that product. The maximum unsatisfied demand happiness penalty is 20 for each demanded product. For the 5 products demanded from the start of the game, it is always 20, while for the other products the penalty is equal to 1 on the turn they are discovered, and then it grows by 1 each turn until it reaches 20. The penalty is proportional to the unsatisfied demand percentage. For example, if your settlement demands 50 units of fruits per turn, but you only supply 30, then the unsatisfied fruit demand percentage is 40%. And so the settlement happiness is reduced by 40% of 20 that turn. That is, by 8. Here you can see which products are missing in the settlement and what kind of penalty their unsatisfied demand causes. At any time, products demanded by the settlement's civilian population are listed under the product consumption section. Each line gives the product name, income from this product, supply, demand, and demand satisfaction percentage. Clicking on the product line opens a dialog with more detailed information about the product. Every consumer product in the game has a default demand per 1 civilian. For example, the demand of fruits is 0.5 units per turn per civilian. So if your settlement population is 45, the settlement fruit demand per turn is 22.5. Each consumer product also has a default value in gold coins, game's currency. For instance, the value of 1 unit of fruits is 0.5, while the value of 1 fridge is 125 gold coins. Most consumed goods, in addition to earning income, also provide other benefits to your settlement. Fruits in particular increase health by up to 2, and since fruit demand satisfaction in Dublin is 63%, the additional health in this settlement provided by fruit consumption is 63% of 2, that is around 1.25. Search for the consumer product reference in the game manual to see all the products demanded by the civilian population throughout the game. The next indicator, health, determines the settlement's population death rate. The number of civilian deaths in the settlement is calculated as the population count divided by the settlement health. For instance, if the settlement's population is 60 and its health is 30, then we would expect 2 citizens to die in that settlement each turn. Health indicator also determines the health, or hit points, of your soldiers. If armed forces are outside the settlement, then soldier health is equal to the national health, calculated as a weighted average of all the individual settlements' health values. You can see the national health as well as the other national indicators in the Nation Overview dialog under the Statistics tab. All the individual settlement indicators can be found in the same Nation Overview dialog under the Settlements tab. Intellect is the third indicator. It determines the rate at which your settlement generates experience. Dublin's intellect is 164, which means that each of the 8 kinds of experiences in this city is generated 64% faster. Productivity gives bonus to all the production by settlements buildings. Dublin's productivity is 152. So each building in this city receives a 52% boost to its output. Corruption is an indicator that affects settlements' income. Dublin's corruption is 60%, so each source of its income is reduced by 60%. Happiness, health, intellect, productivity, and corruption are 5 settlement life indicators. Nationwide, there are more indicators like social care, military training, and innovation. These can be found in the Nation Management Dialogue under the Indicators tab. To finish off the tutorial, let's briefly talk about settlement levels. There are 3 settlement levels: village, town, and city. At the cost of 1 social token, villages can be upgraded to towns, while towns to cities. Earlier in this tutorial, we founded Belfast Village. All newly found settlements are villages. Villages can only have 4 buildings and cannot have suburbs. So let's upgrade Belfast to town. Belfast is now a town. We can expand it by founding a suburb. Founding the first 2 suburbs of a settlement cost 1 token: social token for landlocked suburbs, or maritime token for the coastal ones. We have 4 maritime tokens, so let's use one to find a suburb of Belfast here. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.